went for a run to see how I'd feel, and I feel maybe a bit better, but also a little bit worse. Okay. In the Sunday. Today is Sunday. I have allergies. My brain has no rest when it has allergies. My brain is feels attacked. Let me make that noise a lot. Like a pig. So it's Sunday, and I wanted to talk about a few of the things that I've been reading while I had the time. What I've been reading for the past 2 weeks, some of them longer. Some things I'm reading regularly, and some things I'm sort of taking my time with ignoring while I get interested in something else. I'm reading too many things at once at the moment. The first thing that I'm reading is Bleak, fairly far along, about 700 pages in. We'll continue reading, hopefully finish this week. The thing I've noticed the most while reading this is just how much of a pleasure it is, since I've been reading mostly in German, to be able to read something in English, and also how well Charles Dickens writes. How enjoyable it is. Just on the level of the sentence. And I started to think about the people that don't like Charles Dickens, and how maybe I don't like those people. Maybe they're not the type of people for me. Maybe they're not the type of people I want to actually be around in my life. So, The next thing that I've been reading, the main project, and something that I will have to read more than once, is Schattenfroh. Or as most American reviewers or booktubers say, Schattenfroh by Michael Lentz. There's gonna be a lot of Schatten. I want to talk about Schatten here in the come August when this comes out. I'm nearly done with it. I've got like 200 pages left, page 800. I'm gonna have to go through it again. I've read fairly slowly, and then I circle all of the little words I don't know, and then I'm gonna go through and write at the bottom of each page the definition, the word and the definition for every page of stuff that I don't know, and then I'm gonna read through the whole thing at least once more, so that I make sure I'm understanding what I'm reading, and then I will do a proper review of it, hopefully in the coming months. Very cool book. There's pictures, there's names. I didn't read all the names, couldn't be bothered, not going to do that. Sort of Kabbalistic elements, deals with the Reformation, the Peasants' Revolt. It's very interesting, but I'm not ready to give a full sort of opinion on it yet until I've reread it and made sure that I've understood as much as I can of it. The other thing I've been reading in Amerikanische, in English, is Argall by William T. Vollmann. I'd read, last year I read Fathers and Crows, and I loved it. This one I'm enjoying, but it's not at the level of Fathers and Crows for me. Fathers and Crows for me was an amazing, amazing book. And I still haven't finished this yet, because I think I was a little bit less excited about it. Here's my cool bookmark I made from a Russian chocolate, Alenkia, I think is what it says. But I'm going to finish this, and then maybe I'll have more to say about it. I'd be able to really sort of appraise it once I've actually finished it. So there's a lot of unfinished things in the work. So this one Theodoros by Mircea Cartarescu is the one that I've probably been reading the longest out of all of these. And I'm nearly finished with it. Yeah, about 100 pages left to go. And probably the one that I've found the most difficult to read. Reading it in German, and German is not my native tongue. I'm still learning German. So I'm going to have to reread. I'm definitely going to have to reread this. And I'm doing the same thing. Going through, circling all the words I don't know. And then, yeah, I will write their definitions here, and then I will reread, and then I will do a proper review of this. This one is one that is especially interesting to me because I love historical novels, and it also deals with a topic which I've done a bit of research on before, academic research on before, is the Alexander romance, the novel from late antiquity, very popular in the Middle Ages, about Alexander the Great, a sort of fantastic bit of sci-fi fantasy. Yeah, so I'll have a lot more to say about that and this once I've finished it and reread it. Okay, and the next thing, and the most recent thing that I've read and been really enjoying, and I'm reading it in German as well, specifically because you can't get it in English. The same with the Cartarescu, the Theodoros, you can't get in English as well. Is Antonio Moresco, Aufbrüche. This is a very strange novel. About starting out, so I'm a couple hundred pages in. There's a young monk, novice monk, I believe, taking a vow of silence. He roller skates a lot in the monastery. There's a man named the Cat in the monastery, and then he leaves the monastery, goes to a family villa, still as a monk, still with the vow of silence. And then there's a woman there named the Peach, which I believe is a romantic interest. It's really hard for me to tell what's going on in this book most of the time. There's a lot of imagery. There's a lot of sort of surrealist moments, but there's not a lot of reflection, like narrative, about what is going on in those moments. But it's still fascinating, and I'm still like, in the past few days I read a couple hundred pages of it, and I wonder what the experience would be like if I was reading this in English. I think I would still be fairly confused, because it's not really a matter of the words that I don't understand, which is different from I've been reading Thomas Mann's Death in Venice, and a lot of the problem there is just the sentence structure, the verbs turned into nouns, the sort of, I think I know what's going on, but I'm never entirely sure with the sentence, and I have to sort of read slowly. With Moresco, in this book at least, that's not really the problem. The problem is I don't think it's clearly signposted in with the narrative what is happening. But nevertheless, it's very, it's fascinating. So I'm excited to maybe after I learn German, maybe learn Italian. I don't know. I have to see. I have to see how that goes. First, I have to finish with German. Well, can you ever finish with German? And then the other book I've been reading is just something really for pure entertainment value in English. Medieval Bodies. It's subtitle here: Life, Death, and Art in the Middle Ages. And this is just an incredibly cool book. It goes sort of from different sections about feet, genitals, stomach, hands, heart, bone, skin, with really cool pictures throughout. So yeah, this is just something when I can't deal with any more Moresco, when I can't deal with Cartarescu, when I can't deal with Michael Lentz, when I can't deal with Schattenfroh, this is something I've been turning to. So yeah, that's it. I'm hoping to have fewer books in the coming month that are being read at the same time, because it's getting a little bit out of control. And I hope to be able to do sort of shorter, maybe more interesting reviews of individual books as well. So yeah, let me know if you've read any of these. And yeah, if you have anything else to say. Yeah, thanks.